Hey, so, alright, look, it's like this. It's been a month now since all this shit didn't happen, when things then came to a head, where people want to threaten me, make lies and false claims against me or whatever, and I react a certain way, and now I can't be in my own goddamn house, yet still, HRA is still paying rent for me to stay there, despite the fact that I showed NYCHA that everything came to a head, gave them the order of protection, as opposed to the party who allegedly got the order of protection against me, then try to go into the shelter. They fuck with me because I got to deal with this 10-day process with me having my dog. I go through the process of me having my dog while they tell me, okay, you put your paperwork in, but you can't stay here. So while I'm in there, I got to be out on the street with my dog, deal with homeless outreach team sending me back to 30th Street just to send me back out on the street while I wait for this to be processed. I call them every day to check on this accommodation because I don't have nowhere else to stay, or whatever the case is. So fine, that was February 24th. They grant everything March 9th or March 10th. Then as I'm doing the process, I get a call if they want to send me to the hospital because of fucking coronavirus, when they blew the whole shit out of proportion. The night director lied and said something that I said on the assessment that wasn't true, to have me go to the hospital, and then following the protocol, you had me walk to the hospital. If you felt like I had fucking coronavirus, why didn't you have EMS come and take me to the hospital? I don't give a fuck if it's 2 blocks from the shelter. You supposed to have EMS come and take me to the emergency department because you were afraid that I might have contracted coronavirus. So you fucked up with that. So you had me go through that, had me stay in there for 2-3 days for no fucking reason, a waste of resources, a waste of tests, a waste of time, just to fuck with me for whatever reason. Then when I come in there, oh well, you gotta go, we can't find your what's the name. I'm like, yo, when I spoke to, while I was in the hospital, going through all of this, before I even went in, they said there was a mix-up. They granted the accommodation, but there was a mix-up with the vaccination records and the name of my dog. My dog's name is Pluto, but when they gave the papers and what they named him, they found him because of some other craziness. They thought he was a stray. He didn't have no tags, no collar, no nothing. Well, he had a collar but no tags or anything. So they gave him the name Koi. I called the animal shelter and told the animal shelter, explained the animal shelter the situation. They emailed me the vaccinations because I was in a hospital. So therefore, I called the manager, the night director at 30th Street, and told him, I'm like, look, okay, I got this. He's like, print it out. My nigga, first of all, you had me going to hospital, so you know I'm in there, you asshole. So you know I don't have access to a printer. So I send it to him to print it out. Oh, yeah, fine. So then the 14th, I get my clearance, my shelter clearance to go back in there, which my results was negative. Like I told them, if you seen my previous videos, I told them it was going to be negative, and it came back negative. So then they send me to Greenpoint. I'm in Greenpoint on the 15th until the 17th. I'm in there for 2 days. The only 2 days I really was able to legit get sleep. Me and my dog was able to legit get sleep in our own, in the bed. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, fine. They transferred me to the Bronx because the way how they was making it sound, okay, this is an assessment shelter. So then after you get from here, you're going to be placed in your permanent shelter before you be out on your step to get your own. So I'm like, okay. When I left 30th Street and they sent me to Greenpoint, at McGinnis, I guess, if you will, because it's in Greenpoint, so pardon me if I say Greenpoint, because apparently there's a shelter in Greenpoint. But McGinnis, when they sent me to McGinnis, they said that's my official shelter. So I'm like, okay, that's going to be my last step before I'll be, move on to go get my place. So then, all right, fine, they transfer. I get there, I go spend some time with my son. I go back there to go sign for my bed, my shit going. So I'm like, yo, what happened? Oh, you being transferred. Okay. So I guess this is like the final step. They sent me all the way to the fucking Bronx. The Bronx, 3600 Jerome Avenue. And I go up there. I get there. And I asked, before I left McGinnis, I asked them, do they know about me having my dog? Because everybody's been giving me trouble about me having my dog. I gave the papers for them and everything. Went through hell. I had to keep this dog with me. Oh, well, they should know it's in the case file, da-da-da-da. So I get up there last night. Okay. Oh, well, we can't accommodate, we don't have a bed for you but we can accommodate you by having you stay in the waiting room. I don't want to stay in the fucking waiting room. I want a fucking bed, okay? I want a bed. So while I'm in this waiting room, being accommodated to, quote unquote, nothing against the staff at the shelter at Jerome Avenue, because no problem, it wasn't really their fault. It's somebody, either somebody at DHS, or even, I wouldn't even say somebody at McGinnis, because I don't know why they keep fucking with me, why they have me go up here. They had me go up to this place. I don't have no I don't have no bed. I gotta stay up in there. I did ask one of the PA for something to eat, because I ain't had nothing to eat. So yeah, I got you. The whole night, nothing. Nothing. So this is about maybe 1, 2 in the morning. I'm trying to rest. It's just pretty much me in the waiting room, because everybody else then got sent on buses and put, placed, whatever the case may be. I don't have nothing, but they can accommodate me, right? Accommodate me and my dog in the waiting room, because they don't have nowhere for my dog. So then I asked them, I was like, yo, they didn't put in the papers that I have the accommodation for me to have them. They was like, no, they didn't even put that in there. So what the fuck? So now you wasting extra time. You got me going through the same fucking process all over again. Come on, man. Then when I'm in there, I got a dude coming up to me, damn near sexually harassing me, talking about he needs some dick and moaning and all this extra shit, talking about good night, daddy. Get the fuck away from me, dude. I don't know you. I don't care to know you. I'm not interested in you. I'm not. Get the fuck. Just leave me alone. Thankfully for my dog, and me trying to focus on what I need to fucking focus on, I didn't do what the fuck I wanted to do and bash his fucking skull in. Because why are you bothering me? I'm not talking to nobody. I don't want to be bothered with nobody. I'm in my fucking phone, minding my business. I'm not your fucking father, first of all. What type of sick shit are you on? I'm not with that. I'm not with it. Even if I had a room, nobody's going in there. The only people that's going in my room is me and my dog. And then it's a facility that holds 200 men. This is Jerome Avenue that I'm talking about. And it's 20 to 25 people to a dorm. With my diagnosis, that's not good for me to be in that type of environment. And then come to find out the shit is a MICA shelter. I don't need to be in no MICA shelter. At the end of the day, you had a dude with about two, maybe 3 something in the morning, get up talking about he was hungry. He wanted something to eat. They couldn't give him nothing to eat. So now he talking about he going to commit suicide and go jump in front of a truck and shit. This is in the morning, mind you. This is crazy. Then there's another dude hollering about something. I guess he was in a relationship with somebody and shit ain't go right. He going off. Everybody just it's like, no, I can't be productive in that type of environment. I'm trying to get the fuck away from chaos. Why would you put me in nothing but a place that is chaotic? That makes no sense. So now I look on the Coalition for the Homeless website. They say, okay, they doing limited stuff. I get down there, offices is closed. So I walk down to DHS, offices is closed. Nobody not going to be in there. If they don't figure out something within the next week, they going to move the office to 16th Street. So now pretty much I'm on the fucking street. I'm on the street with my dog, no less. And all this for some bullshit because motherfuckers want to play games. And then not to mention, even regards to that, the place that I was staying at, the HRA is paying rent still. They still paying rent for the address that I was previous at, even though I'm not supposed to quote unquote stay there. And I done told NYCHA management about everything, so they had a copy of the order of protection, but they're still getting paid for me to stay there, but I can't stay in my own fucking house. The fuck? And then pretty much everything being closed at 8 o'clock. What the fuck am I going to do? What am I going to do? Like, what the fuck? They say call numbers or whatever, call numbers. How long, even if they call numbers, how long is it going to take for them to reply? How long is this shit going to take overall as a whole? Even the court systems. How is this shit going to affect court systems and court cases? If this shit is affecting housing, technically, at the end of the day, niggas need to let me back in my motherfucking house because of all of this shit. Because technically, I'm still on that lease. Regardless of order of protection, I'm still on that fucking lease. And at the end of the day, the bitch is looking for me. How the bitch with an order of protection is looking for me? If it was looking, it wouldn't be that serious. It wouldn't be that serious. So at the end of the day, I have no fucking help. I got people saying they feel sorry for me. My situation sucks. Yeah, but ain't nobody opening their motherfucking doors for whatever reason. So is it really helping me? I need somewhere to fucking stay, to keep myself grounded, to keep myself level-headed in this fucking situation, going from place to place to place to place to place. And it's different now with this whole virus shit that got everybody all nervous and paranoid. Come on, son. You dead ass, B? You dead ass? And I'm not supposed to feel some type of way. I'm just supposed to just sit here and just deal with it. Fuck that. Fuck that. Niggas is staying up in my motherfucking house, and I got to be out here going through all of this shit because niggas think my shit is a joke. Nah, boy. You wildin'. You wildin'. All of this shit could have been avoided if motherfuckers would have just heard my motherfucking story and addressed the situation how it needed to be addressed. Now I got to go through all this unnecessary bullshit when I did the right thing. I did everything I was supposed to do, and I'm the one getting this shit into the stick. This is why niggas go off. This is why the people do what they do. This is why motherfuckers take matters into their own hands, because the necessary powers and authorities that can do something fucking don't.